So there are some benefits of listening as acquisition. The first one is the better pronunciation that they can learn when they listen to conversation or listen to the language from a native speaker. So they learn how words are pronounced, how sentences are pronounced, and this would help them recognize sounds patterns, stress, and intonation, of course. In addition to that, vocabulary development, because when they hear, they acquire, they learn a new vocabulary in a natural context. And also understanding sentence structure, in that learners can notice grammar patterns and also they can notice how sentences are organized in natural spoken language. So the main benefits of listening as acquisition, the pronunciation, vocabulary, and sentence structure. They can, let's say, acquire all these levels of language through just listening without paying attention to the information. They just learn for the language development itself. The other part is speaking, and speaking is the ability to produce oral language, to the ability to produce the ability to express ideas, feelings, and informations, opinions. So, speaking involves producing language in real time to communicate with others in different social and communicative situations. If you want to be a good speaker, you need to learn how to be fluent in the language. Fluency here is or means that or it means or it really refers back to the ability of speaking the language without stopping. Even if you don't know some information or if you miss some words, but then you can maneuver it. Okay, you can, let's say, move on in your speaking using paraphrasing, using, let's say, words in order to describe the meaning. So this is the basic idea of speaking. So to produce oral or spoken language and the ability to express yourself, to communicate your ideas, express your feelings, and also to communicate your, let's say, opinions. So there are some effective ways to learn speaking. The first one, which is, let's say, a very good strategy for learning speaking, is listening and imitation. طبعا listening to native speakers and at the same time imitating them. Listening to authentic spoken language such as conversation, lectures, podcasts, songs, or videos. وهذا mainly help learners understand pronunciation. ليش نحكي على pronunciation and intonation? Because they are very, very important. If you pronounce a good language or you pronounce the words in a good way and you can use intonation, the language will be much easy for you to produce. Okay, يعني أي كلمة إحنا مش قادرين نحكيها صح كيف بدنا نحفظها؟ repeating after native speaker, okay, would help us a lot develop our learning speaking skills. Sorry. Regular practice. Learners improve speaking by using the language frequently. يعني practice, practice, and practice. وهنا في عندنا ايش اسمه, which is something very, very important, اللي هو السيلف ميرورينج. يا جماعة أنا باجي بقف قدام المراية باجي بحكي مع حالي. I just try to think loudly in English. كيف يعني think loudly? Speak my mind using English language. Okay. وهذا أيضا could be practiced through conversation, presentation, and also discussion helps. All these strategies would help us develop our fluency and confidence. Learning useful expressions and vocabulary. Knowing common phrases, discourse markers, and conversational strategies help learners maintain communication and express ideas more effectively. يعني أنا while speaking, while speaking and while listening, I would learn some useful expressions and vocabulary, and I can use them in my speaking, and this would give us some confidence when we use the language.